The story of Terry, the second-year student. Terry was a second-year student at a prestigious university, but what made him stand out wasn't just his academics, it was his flexibility in trying out many different jobs. Throughout his time in college, Terry constantly switched jobs every 3 months. He always sought to challenge himself and inspire those around him through his diverse and colorful experiences. Chapter 1: The journey begins. Terry started university with the desire to learn as many different skills as possible. In his first year, he realized that beyond the knowledge in books, he needed real-world experiences to truly understand his passions. With this in mind, Terry decided to take up short-term jobs during breaks or even alongside his studies to find meaningful experiences. His first job was as a teaching assistant at an English center. He taught English to elementary school students in the evenings, a job that wasn't too difficult but required a lot of patience. In the early days, Terry felt quite awkward dealing with the kids' energetic nature. But over time, he learned that he wasn't just teaching knowledge, he was teaching the children how to love learning. This helped Terry realize the value of inspiring others, not through fancy words but through actions and patience. Chapter 2: Exploring the world of art. After 3 months of being a teaching assistant, Terry decided to quit and try something new. This time, he chose to work at a small art gallery in the city center. His job was to introduce the art pieces and help customers learn about the paintings and sculptures on display. Terry wasn't someone who understood art deeply, but this job opened up a whole new world for him. He started learning about art history, different styles, and techniques. Spending days surrounded by inspiring works, Terry gradually realized that art was not just a creative expression but also a way for people to connect and understand each other. During his conversations with visitors, Terry often shared what he had learned and listened to their perspectives. Each person approached art from a different angle, which made him appreciate life's diversity even more. He also motivated young people visiting the gallery, encouraging them not to fear trying new things and stepping out of their comfort zones. Chapter 3: Venturing into business. For the next 3 months, Terry took on a completely different challenge working as a marketing intern for a tech startup. This was a huge challenge for him because he had little experience in the field. But Terry wasn't afraid. He thought, if I don't try, I'll never know how far I can go. The job required Terry to research markets, write promotional content, and even participate in product presentations. In the beginning, Terry felt like he had entered a completely new world, full of jargon and processes he had never encountered. But with a spirit of determination, he continuously learned from his colleagues and through online courses. Terry quickly grasped how marketing worked and even contributed creative ideas to the company's ad campaigns. Once, when the company was launching a new product, Terry proposed a bold marketing strategy. His strategy helped the product gain significant exposure and attract many new customers. As a result, Terry not only proved his abilities but also inspired others at the company to see that creativity and passion can lead to unexpected success. Chapter 4: Returning to nature. After finishing his stint at the startup, Terry decided to spend some time doing something more relaxing but equally meaningful. He joined a nature conservation project in a national forest. Terry and his team were tasked with helping to protect wildlife and educating the community about the importance of environmental conservation. During the 3 months living among nature, Terry had many unforgettable experiences. He and his team walked through dense forests, monitoring and recording wildlife activity. Terry realized that conservation wasn't just about preventing harmful actions, but also about educating younger generations on their responsibility toward the environment. His stories about his days in the forest, observing rare animals, became a source of inspiration for many of his friends and colleagues. Terry didn't just share knowledge but also spread a message each of us can contribute to protecting the earth, as long as we are willing. Final chapter: A career is a journey, not a destination. Through all the different jobs, Terry learned a lot, not only about life but also about himself. He wasn't afraid of change, wasn't afraid of failure, and above all, he believed that every experience was a valuable part of his growth. Every job Terry took on, whether as a teacher, an art gallery staff member, a marketer, or a conservationist, gave him unique skills, knowledge, and experiences. He inspired many people, not just through the variety of his experiences but through his passion and his spirit of continuous learning. In the end, Terry realized that a career isn't a fixed destination but a journey where we are free to choose our own path. What's important isn't how many jobs we do or how much success we achieve, but what we learn and how we contribute. And the story of Terry, the second-year student, is a reminder that life is about constant exploration, and we should always keep the flame of passion burning inside.